Okay, I'm going to call this meeting to order, and we're going to add, under new business, Scott Farm requesting a festival permit and a resignation on the Energy Committee. So, with that, we have the minutes of June 29th.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of June 29th.
I'll second it.
Okay, any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, we have the minutes of July 1st, the special meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of July 1st with an amendment to change the line Maria and Terry are concerned about the accounting to Maria and Terry are concerned about how we handle the surplus.
I'll second that.
Okay, any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All right, and we have the minutes of July 6th, another special meeting.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of July 6th.
I'll second that.
Any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. Bills for payment, we have warrants 1, the payroll 1P. We have 1R, that's ratifying 1. And then we have the cemetery committee, number 1, and ratified 27R. Is that, do I have that right?
Right,
Okay.
you do. I'll make a motion to approve bills for payments, warrants 1, 1P, 1R, cemetery number 1, and 27R.
I'll second that.
Okay, any discussion? So warrant 1 is for $64,849.51. And the big items in that list included crushing gravel, quarterly Wyndham Solid Waste Management District assessment, our monthly sheriff's bill, the Vermont League of Cities and Towns dues, annual dues that we pay, the insurance that we have, the passive insurance, and a rescue monthly payment. Any other discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All right. We have no visitors tonight, so we can roll right into the foreman's report.
Okay, there's no FEMA update, as I'm aware of. The road crew of the paving's done on the east-west road. Lee has put out some chloride in areas, but it's not really working, well, considering how dry it is. Still working on the grant for the Better Back Roads. That's going along. And Lee will be gone for a little bit. So while he's gone, the agenda is roadside mowing, finish up the grant. Hopefully, if they can, they want to grade, but we're going to have to get some rain to do that. And also start cleaning out culverts. So that's where he's at.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so putting down chloride doesn't work as well when the roads are so dry. That's my,
Right.
Yeah.
Shady
Which
which
areas.
is why you want to put the chloride down, because it's,
So dry.
yeah, dusty. But okay. Let's see, we have a letter regarding paving on East-West Road that turned out it was a section of East-West Road, the other side that wasn't being paved, but the resident is concerned about, layer upon layer, and we wrote back, describing the milling process, but I've had a few back and forths, and he'd like us to consider just taking it down to gravel and then
Starting back.
new. Yeah, starting.
That section wasn't milled when they that was an add-on.
Yeah, I think that was an add-on.
We hadn't
before.
started milling yet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
It is thick, but
yes, yeah, and so has drained, the water.
issues.
The road is sloped. It's not crowned so much, but it's sloped. To his driveway, so when we get around to
To that section
of
again.
the road, we'll have to take a look at
Take
that.
a look at that specifically, yep.
So anything else under the road foreman's report? Okay. Let's see, anything under correspondence for information that you'd like to discuss? Okay, we have no correspondence for discussion and/or action. And so under new business, we have Mark Cracom has been serving on the Dummerston Energy Committee, and he has put in his resignation. So we don't have to vote on that, but we just acknowledge that, and we appreciate that he was willing to serve on that committee for a while. And so anyone else who would like to be on that committee, there's a
Or a host of other openings that we have.
Yep. Yes, anyone who would like to serve on a town board or commission, just let us know. And
Please.
We certainly have a spot for you.
We have a spot for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And your friend.
Yeah, and your friend or two.
Bring the whole family.
Yeah,
yes.
bring the whole family. Yeah, read the Views article coming out.
Yep.
Uh,
Okay, let's see, any ARPA updates?
so we'll have our ARPA meeting next week.
Okay.
And the groups will be
yes,
in.
okay.
The 20th.
That's
correct.
the 20th at 5:30, I believe we put it at.
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock. All right. I have been getting feedback because I was really getting concerned because we weren't getting any estimates in or anything in, and I'm getting hearing back that these groups are having a hard time. They've met with the people plenty enough time, over 2 months ago, and they're not getting the estimates that they need. So I think depending on what happens between then and now, we might just get updates on what they're thinking. And we'll just have to work through the process, but
Yeah, we'll get things,
Started.
we'll get the dialogue going so we can get an idea. And for those that were lucky enough to get an estimate back, we might, get some ideas there too.
sure,
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. So that's July 20th, 6 o'clock here.
Here.
And we're going to start discussing, we're asking people to come in with their
Ideas.
Their ideas.
for the ARPA funds.
Right. We were hoping that they could get the estimates back and the list to us so we could at least review them a little bit, but we may still get one or two,
Mhm.
but from what I'm hearing, that's not doing too good.
Yeah, okay.
So,
We'll take it step by step. And
right.
So, let's see, we have an errors and omissions report from the listers. What would you like to do?
I'll make a motion to approve the errors and omission report from the listers.
I'll second that.
Okay, any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
All right. Find that and then sign it. Let's see, we had an email from our zoning administrator. He sent us a video of a pretty wild ride down Route 30 into Newfane. I think on the 4th of July weekend.
Yeah, it was pretty tough.
Yeah. And the question, every once in a while, I don't know, we'll open this for discussion, but this has come up several times that I know of, and we've been sort of limited in what we can do because the state controls the highway. We can ask them or make recommendations to them and they can consider them. We did this several years ago and they put in the blinking light and some signage. And they used to have a crosswalk painted. I'm not sure.
They don't have that anymore.
Yeah.
No.
So we could let them know. We could ask them to take a trip down on a warm weekend, see for it themselves.
Yeah. They're
Saturday at like 3 p.m.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. We could. I mean, who would be the best to talk to? Mark Pickering?
Let's start there.
All right. Do you want me to email Mark and just ask him to take if there's anything more we can do there for safety?
Yeah, let's forward Roger's video also.
Are you? Okay. I'll do it. I mean, like I said, I gave you guys all a brief update of what I dealt with the last 2 years with the state on that. So it went up to the top and through the health, and I mean,
Yeah,
water quality has been testing fine. I mean,
right. Right.
this is their idea of what to do with that after this whole 2 years was the first year put the cones up on the one side to pull them back, and then last spring they put the the lines through so you couldn't park too close to the intersection with Dover Road.
Mhm.
But that's all they did.
Mhm.
So I'll email Mark and see what he has to say, if there's any more for safety.
Yeah.
I did hear that they're just gonna be replacing the culverts on Route 30 this year, and the paving isn't gonna be next year. Now, I don't know, I haven't got that from, so there'll be work going on that might upset the parking too, depending on where they're putting culverts and how far they're paving.
Mhm.
Yep,
Okay.
disrupt it a little bit.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, we have, I think it's time to,
Yep, I will make a motion that we recess the meeting and convene as a liquor control board.
I'll second that.
okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, and we have, let's see, we have a couple here. Here's an application from the Scott Farm for a special event permit on, let's see, August 10th, beginning at 5:30, ending at 8:30.
Okay, I'll make a motion, we approve the Scott Farm special event permit request for 8:10 for an event beginning at 5:30, ending at 8:30.
Second that.
Okay, any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
One abstention. Okay, and here's a application for a festival permit, Scott Farm. Okay, on Thursday, August 4th, from 1 to 5 p.m., and Friday, August 5th, from 5:30 to, looks like 9 o'clock.
I'll make a motion, we approve the Scott Farm festival permit request for both 8:4 and 8:5.
I'll second that.
Okay, any discussion? All those in favor?
Aye.
And one abstention. Great. Okay.
I'll make a motion that we adjourn as liquor control board and reconvene the regular meeting.
I'll second that.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, here we are, back as the select board. Any other new business you'd like to discuss?
I'll make a motion we adjourn.
I'll second that.
Okay,